Good morning. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. It's going to be a wash, rinse, repeat forecast. Yes, we still have the same pattern setting up shop. Little pieces of energy headed our way. That's going to lead to the potential for some localized flooding, flash flooding, and the possibility of some strong to severe thunderstorms. We saw that yesterday. So let's talk about the story. Big ridge of high pressure dominating from the west coast to stretching over to the eastern seaboard. But the story for us is we are on the northeastern side of this ridge of high pressure. So that throws disturbances, little ripples in the atmosphere our direction. That's what's going to take place today with that northwesterly flow. And these ripples are tough to forecast because sometimes they'll intensify, sometimes the surface takes and interacts with the surface moisture just a little bit differently in different locations. But the point of the story is we're going to see these little ripples, these little waves swing on through, and that's what we saw yesterday, sparking off those showers and thunderstorms. So we could see that throughout the day today, tonight, into tomorrow morning, and then through the day tomorrow as this ridge starts to build its way on in. That will eventually shut down the rain chances a little bit and bring us a lot more heat. The Storm Prediction Center has put us under, again, a level 1 and level 2 risk for isolated strong to severe thunderstorms, damaging wind being the main threat. We also have a level 1, level 2 risk for some localized flash flooding. We saw that yesterday. Listen, Knoxville received 2 to 4 inches of rainfall over the last 72 hours. And an official report in downtown of 5 inches of rain in the past 72 hours. So the National Weather Service has actually extended the flood watch that runs until 5 o'clock tomorrow morning now. We saw this yesterday. I mean, just wind-driven rain. Thanks to J.D. Howard, right around Ebenezer Road in West Knoxville. We saw North Shore Drive flooding. Massive flooding over on North Shore Drive. Look at this photo. Right next to the Label Industry, Ham & Goodies. That's looking right towards the interstate and Kingston Pike as well. That, my friends, is something that you don't want to do. You don't want to drive through flooded waters. There was a couple folks that just couldn't make it through. That was the other part of North Shore Drive and Paper Mill area anyways, and so that was in West Knoxville. Peggy Shaw sharing that. So that was the scene that we saw yesterday in and around town. Not everybody saw it, kind of feast or famine, but we are in for more of the same today. So we're going to stay in the medium category for damaging wind gusts, extreme category for efficient rain producers. That's the big player throughout the next, say, 24 to 48 hours. So let's go and walk you through our future cast. Picking up our timeline here at 7 o'clock. We've had a couple of spotty showers already this morning. But as we heat up the atmosphere, we're going to see those afternoon showers and thunderstorms developing. Again, some of those could become strong to severe. I think the better location will be across the Tennessee-Kentucky border, upper East Tennessee. But look at that next wave of energy that's going to come diving through during the overnight hours tonight. So just through tomorrow morning, we're going to see quite a bit of rainfall. It's going to really pile up in some locations. And if you get repeated rainfall and these efficient rain producers in your area, flash flooding is going to be a major concern. So have a way to receive weather information. Download the East Tennessee Weather app. It's a free download. Just go to your app store and search East TN Weather, all one word. The interactive radar gives you past, current, and future radar, and you get all notifications, whether it be when lightning's approaching, storms approaching, or watches and warnings from the National Weather Service. And if I decide to go live for severe weather coverage, I will be broadcasting live right through the app itself. All right, let's talk about the day ahead of us today. Temperature-wise, we're going to be right around 80 degrees by noon. It's going to be very similar to what we saw yesterday. Forecast highs back into the upper 80s to low 90s, high humidity, a lot of moisture available for the rain showers, and that's going to help to push our heat index values close to 100 degrees. So therefore, the heat stress starts to increase just a little bit more today, especially across the Southern Valley, but that's going to be the story over the next couple of days. Into the evening hours we go, 86 by 6, but feeling like 96, 83 by 8, feeling like 91, and 79 degrees by 10 o'clock here this evening. Let's talk about Thursday now. Now, we still have a little bit of a flash flood risk, mainly along the Tennessee-Kentucky border. Remember, this ridge of high pressure is going to build its way on in, so that's going to shift all of this activity just a little bit further to the east and northeast. But we also have severe weather risk associated with this storm system on into our Thursday. Upper East Tennessee, Tri-Cities is going to be the main location for that. But again, damaging winds and extreme with possibility for localized flooding and flash flooding thanks to the efficient rain producers that we continue to see. So here's your Thursday future cast. I want to keep you posted on all this because we've got so much activity taking shape. You can see the showers and thunderstorms will be developing across upper East Tennessee for the first half of the day. And then again, another wave of energy upper East Tennessee through the afternoon and into the early evening hours. I think Friday will be a much drier day before the rain picks back up again into the upcoming weekend. So So from now through Friday morning, you can see how much rain we're going to continue to experience around town. Again, don't concentrate on the numbers specifically for your city. This is a model forecast, but the general idea is 1 to 2 more inches of rainfall, pockets higher than that in some locations. So we'll go 50% chance of rain today. Again, not everyone's going to see the rain, just like yesterday. We'll nose that down just a little bit on Thursday for most locations. Ramp it back up on Saturday, and then the rain chances really fade away as high pressure really starts to dominate getting into next week, at which point temperatures will come back up. So we're talking seasonably to unseasonably warm temperatures, upper 80s to low to mid 90s. Dew points will continue to stay in the 70s, so therefore, yes, our heat index values are going to be pushing close to heat advisory criteria, especially on Thursday, tomorrow, but we're still going to stay in the upper 90s to low 100s through the weekend and into the start of next week. So that means the heat stress will continue. Like I said, Thursday I think is going to be the hottest day. We'll see a little bit more sunshine for most locations. So the central southern valley, we're going to be in the high to extreme category for heat stress. Remember, that takes into account the sunshine that we will experience throughout the day, along with the heat and humidity. We'll continue to see high and moderate heat stress on into our Friday, and then that kind of gets shaved away a little bit more for Saturday, thanks to the showers and thunderstorms that will ramp up. So I think Sunday, by the way, is going to be the best day for the upcoming weekend. All the way for the first 2 weeks of August, the Climate Prediction Center is still predicting the possibility of above average temperatures, but maybe about average when it comes to rainfall. So we'll see how that all plays out. Again, I can't stress enough to have a way to receive weather information when we're talking about storms like this, severe weather, flooding, flash flooding concerns. And again, turn around, don't drown. Just go to the Google Play Store, the App Store, and search East TN Weather, all one word. We've had some incredible photos being shared with all of us here at East Tennessee Weather, whether it be social media or through Witcher's Pictures using the East Tennessee Weather app. So I want to leave you with these photos from yesterday. Incredible flooding and incredible storms. Be safe today. We'll see you back here soon.